So last weekend, my family decided to have a quiet night in, which with my relatives is basically code for someone's going to get competitive, and something in the living room will probably break. My Aunt Linda, who is famous for taking up new hobbies with the same enthusiasm most people reserve for Black Friday sales, showed up clutching a 1,000-piece puzzle. She announced that she'd recently gotten into competitive puzzle solving, which, according to her, is like regular puzzling but with more adrenaline and slightly less wine. We all nodded politely, while my dad whispered, "How do you even judge that? Fastest completed puzzle? Most dramatic size?" Anyway, Aunt Linda unveils this puzzle box, which has absolutely no picture on the front. Just pure, bland white. I thought maybe it was a packaging error, but she said, "No, it's avant-garde. The hardest kind." We all watched as she poured out what looked like a snowstorm in cardboard form onto the table. My cousin tried to help, but gave up after 3 pieces when he realized they all looked identical. Linda, meanwhile, was in the zone. She had her reading glasses on, a timer set, and was muttering things like edge pieces, where are you hiding?" Hours went by, seriously, hours, and she refused to take a break, even when we offered her snacks or tried to distract her with reruns of Jeopardy! At one point, she started talking to the pieces, your corner. I feel it." Finally, at 2 a.m., with wild hair and a look that said she'd seen things no one should see, she triumphantly placed the final piece. The table was covered in a flawless, completely featureless, white rectangle. She stepped back, admired her work, and then declared, "I have reached the purest form of puzzle mastery. I am a minimalist champion." We all stared at her in silence, until my uncle quietly asked, "So, what's the next challenge? A 1,000-piece puzzle where all the pieces are missing?"